Hey guys, GTA Machinima's here, and I like to kind of discuss what Bethesda's plans could be for E3 2018. So, what they, so just for just for purposes, I'm talking about the game studio. So not like the Bethesda Softworks. I'm talking about the game studio that make like the Fallout games and the Skyrim and stuff. So. I mean, Elder Scrolls, not Skyrim, but so I think so. Basically, what we have is that yeah, I on Sunday or something. I think it was Sunday. Like they said that about E3 that they would be. Yeah, they said that they'd be at E3, and they said that in June they'll be in E3, and they released a E3 video too. So that's gonna be pretty interesting, and they said it was gonna be in Los Angeles on June 10th. So they said that, and I think that what could happen at E3 is that maybe they could release a new wait, let me think. No, like maybe they could. They're probably. I think that the Bethesda game studios might release like a new game, and because in 2016 or something, Todd Howard said that that they're working on three projects that were the biggest, and he also said that those were the biggest projects he ever worked on. But
And we actually have two other large projects we're also doing that are bigger than anything we've done.
at the same time, and I'm not sure if I should believe that because a while ago, but what Todd said was that Fallout 3 had 200 endings, when in reality it only has one ending. So
uh, Emil, your lead designer, was talking about how many endings you guys were tossing around for the game. Now that everything's kind of more solidified, have the number of endings in this game been finalized? When you again, it was I think the number tossed around was somewhere around a dozen last year when you were first starting to talk about it. So how's that coming along? That part of the project?
Being that we are Bethesda, everything gets a bit big, so as of last week, we're over 200 endings.
that's really the only official information that we have. But I think that what could happen this year for 2018 is that I think that for E3, I mean, that Bethesda Game Studios, well, I would just say Todd Howard because just for simplicity, but I think Todd Howard could release like maybe Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3 Remastered, because if you guys didn't know, like 2018 is the 10th year anniversary of when Fallout 3 released. So I think that maybe they could do that. I mean, Bethesda could release a remastered game just like they did with Skyrim, but it wasn't even Skyrim's 10th anniversary. But and for Elder Scrolls 6, I think that the reason that they're not done with that they aren't like work that they didn't work on Elder Scrolls 6 for a while until 2016 or something. Well, that's when Todd Howard said, but oh he, but I think that's because I think Bethesda game studios are using a new engine, because if you guys didn't know, for Fallout 4, Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and a lot of other games that Bethesda made, it uses the Gamebryo engine, and the Gamebryo engine is a buggy engine, and that's mainly why Fallout 4 that has bugs in it at launch at least, and also why Skyrim has bugs. So, and I know that there's the creation engine, but it's based off the Gamebryo engine. So the Gamebryo engine is like 20 years old or something now. So I think it's time for Bethesda to get a new engine. But That's probably why That's probably why Elder Scrolls 6 is taking so long to get in development, because they're probably using a new engine. But anyway, I think that they could. I think that they could make a new IP named Starfield, and basically what Starfield is. I think what Starfield is gonna be about, from what we've heard. Well, I'm not sure if it's from Bethesda, but I heard about this. Is that it's gonna be like an RPG in space. So I guess it's kind of like Mass Effect. I don't think it's gonna be like Mass Effect, because there's a whole bunch of things you can do. But I mean, I think that could be pretty interesting, and I I think it really could. But for the Elder Scrolls 6, I think that game could release in 2000. Let me think here. I think it could release in 2021 or something. Cause I mean, but I think and I'm not sure if Fallout 5 is gonna release before then, because if you guys didn't know, Fallout 4 is even though it's criticized a lot for its lack of RPG elements and the dumbing down of the dialogue system, um, it's actually the best-selling game. Bethesda Game Studios' best-selling game. I guess their best-selling. It outsold Skyrim too. So I mean, I think that they're more focused, might be more focused on Fallout than Skyrim. I think. I'm not exactly sure, but I mean they could. So I think that they might release a Fallout 5 before Fallout. I mean before Elder Scrolls 6, just because how much money Fallout 4 made. So they could easily do that. And I part of the reason why I think Fallout 4 was dumbed down and stuff was because they tried to make the game more accessible to a wider audience. So they had to streamline some of the stuff, and unfortunately that removes a lot of features from Fallout New Vegas. Because now that I think about it, Fallout 4 should have been like an improvement of Fallout New Vegas, because Bethesda really should have looked at Fallout New Vegas before they started doing Fallout 4. So I agree with you guys. Fallout 4 is kind of disappointing, but I think it's kind of fun though. Even though it's a disappointing game, I don't think it's a bad game. So I still play it sometimes. But anyway, speaking of Fallout, I kind of wonder if there's gonna be like a Fallout spinoff like there was for Fallout 3 and Fallout, which is Fallout New Vegas. So I think that they should make a Fallout spinoff for Fallout 4, just so they can make more money, I guess. But I think a Fallout spinoff would be pretty cool, and I kind of wonder what company might develop the game. Like, I'm not sure if they'll do Obsidian again, because Obsidian has really changed a lot since Fallout New Vegas released, because a lot of the people who were working at Obsidian actually left the team. So a lot of and a lot of important people did too. So I don't think Obsidian was the thing it used to be back in 2010 when they were making Fallout New Vegas. So, but so I think a new Fallout spin-off game could be cool. Elder Scrolls 6, that could be cool too. But I think it's gonna be pretty interesting what Bethesda Games Studios has to offer at E3, because I mean, I think I kind of like Bethesda games, because even though Fallout 4 and Fallout 3, oh, now that I think about it, Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 both didn't really have a lot of RPG elements, like a lot of role playing, but at least Fallout 3 had skills and still the big dialogue system. But now that you think about it, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 are pretty enjoyable games, and that's the same with New Vegas too. And I haven't played Skyrim yet, but I played the Fallout games, and I think Bethesda games are actually kind of fun. So I'm pretty excited for Bethesda to release a new game or new IP or something this E3. So that was my take on the E3 conference thing with Bethesda, and Yeah, I'll see you guys later.